Poochie punch. We're gonna do the Punchicon today. We're gonna do the Punchicon today. We're gonna unbox it, gonna review it, and we're gonna talk about what I think of it. Yeah, I've had some time with it. I've had some time to spend, and I've effed with it and stuff. So I'm gonna see what that's all about. I'm gonna get my words right first. I'm gonna see what that's all about. The joys of live. There's no editing. But first, I have a box over here of some ancient spinners from Mike Neill's closet. He's once again sent me another box of spinners. Some of them maybe I've seen, some of them maybe I haven't. I'm hoping there's some where I'm like, what the hell is this? The good thing is he wants me to sell them all again. So all of them will be up for grabs. So if you see any where you're like, holy shit, what is that? It's probably gonna be up for grabs. So we'll look at them, we'll discuss them, see like what we're thinking. If anyone has, opinions on how much they should, be getting sold for, then you speak it, voice it, because there's gonna be some research trying to figure it out. But once I get all that research, it will be in the Nerd Herd chat on Facebook. So if you're not in the Nerd Herd chat on Facebook, just PM me on Facebook and be like, hi, I'm this person, that's always in the lives, and I won't be in the Nerd Herd chat because I'm not just going to go add everyone myself. You got to tell me. You're going to be like, I want in on the Nerd Herd chat. You guys talk about stuff in there. You figure things out. It's great. Sometimes I see it. I'm like, ding, 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 ding on my phone, and I can't do it. I'm like at work, and then I look, and I'm like, oh, people are asking questions, and then someone's answering them all, and I'm like, look at all these nerds. Look at all these nerds just working together, figuring it out. It's great. I love it. So yeah, get in on that. Get in on that stuff. Can we start sussing some shirts? No, these are my shirts. These are my, dude, believe it or not, I've told you about this before, but Dixon, oh my God, I can't even, it's all mirrored image. Okay, so Dixon flannels, like, the only way I could ever get the flannels that I wanted from Dixon was joining their mailing list. And then they send out the mailing list, and then it's like, they're like, new shirt dropped. And this was before I started collecting fidgets. So it was weird. It was like, I have like these Dixon shirts that no one else can like get now because they just do these limited drops and they're like, that's it. And it's like, it's the same sort of world. Yeah, totally is. What'd you guys say so far? Holy spinners. Big show, gonna be a late one. Gonna have a space bar hack my plus team, something like that. Okay, yeah. Sup everyone. Bunny is Mr. Pinky gonna make an appearance today. Oh my God, that balloon. I hope it's dead. I think that was a balloon sword that the kid got made at archery or something like that, and then it was floating around the house. Bunny finds it right before the. Anyway, I don't want to bring it back. That was a whole thing. The 7 cents. Okay, $69.99. So Pippin, Jay Dizzy, there he is. Good. It's on Messenger. Slam. Yeah, it's like on Facebook Messenger. So you have to just go there and then you have to PM me, Zachary Butcher, and be like, hi, I want to be on, because I don't know you've got a YouTube name here and that doesn't cross over to Facebook Messenger. So I can't just go and look you up by your YouTube handle and find you on Facebook Messenger. So you have to go and PM me, Zachary Butcher, and my link to my profile is in the About section of the YouTube. You can just click more in the About thing, and there's all these links, and you just click the Zachary Butcher one. Takes you to my Facebook page, and then you can, PM me and be like, hi, I want in on the Nerd Herd chat. If that's what you were talking about. Yeah, but anyway, it's good. He touching his titties. Okay. Oh, good. Mike Neill's here, so he can see that get open and everything like that. Thoughts on everyone switching to symmetrical MVS? I hate it. Just love the MVS for what it is. God! Like, why can't we just enjoy it for what it is? It's asymmetrical. That's how I feel about it. People buying 2 of them just so they can go back to the, it's new. It's a new idea. It's fine. It's a new idea. When Jonas told me about it for the very first time, before he told anyone else, he told me before he told anyone else, he said, look what I'm doing. And I thought, The first thing I said to him, I said, people are going to hate that it's asymmetrical. And he said, I know. I don't care. I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm making art now and I don't care. And what else did he say? He said, no, I said, people are going to ask you to make same side ones, like symmetrical ones. And he's like, I know. And I never will. And I was like, yes, yes, asymmetry. Let's go. I can't wait to see some of them coming out. I guaranteed he's going to start making fancy ones later. And it's going to be like 2 material. Can you imagine? Double material each side? Guaranteed. He's not going to be able to resist. He's not going to be able to resist. Yeah. LARPing. I don't LARP. I don't want to LARP. I don't want to LARP. I think he was doing archery. I don't think he was LARPing though. I hope he wasn't LARPing. No, he's playing video games right now online. He does it online. Yeah, Bunny likes LARPing. Bunny likes LARPing. Yeah. Yeah, Chris gets me. I love the asymmetry. I'm an asymmetrical human being. Nothing's perfect on either side of my face, you know? I'm just getting into it. I'm melding with it. I want it. I want the asymmetry. One day I'll try one. No. I mean, you're the rap guy, so it makes sense. Yeah. I guess I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like less and less of the rap guy. I'm in Canada, so I always try the rap stuff like way later. So am I the rap guy? I should probably be an American person. Yeah. Yes, Darren, the bearing advice. I remember you guys all talking about that. That's awesome. I got your little bead right here. Darren just decided you wanted to buy this. So I just sat it there. He was like, I want it. Took some good videos of it and stuff like that. So yeah. I literally made the buyer's guide. I did make that a long time ago, but it's so funny how I made that. And there was this, like, when I first started talking to Jonas about that, I was like, would it be great for you, Jonas, if there was something where it would make you be on your phone less every day, showing people stupid pictures from the group, like literally going and just Googling pictures that they could have Googled themselves and be like, this is what it looks like. What if like there was something like that? He thought, oh God, that would be so cool. And then by the time I was done, he was like, I just can't do customs anymore. And I was like, fair enough, man. It's all good. Because it still helped. It still helped everyone see it and love it and all that stuff. And it was great. But it was a funny thing because it was meant to be for like ordering customs. And then he shut down customs. So maybe that was my fault. I don't know. I think he's doing what he needs to be doing. It's good. It's definitely a bit slippery out of the box. Stonewash would be good. I noticed someone stonewashed it too. It looked kind of hot. I liked how, I can't remember who stonewashed it, but they stonewashed it and it looked kind of hot. Like because they kept that absolutely delicious machine finish that is on the MVS. So speaking of the MVS, I have here in my I had a little thing here, a little note that I wanted to talk about in kind of regards to the success of Jonas and just how how crazy successful he's gotten with you. If you think about it, what does an MVS cost? Is it $350? $350 for an MVS, right? Does anyone know what order number he's up to now? Because I know that it started around 7,600 was around the order number that it started at. But I'm wondering, I know that it's already over 8,000 now. Am I correct about that? Because I kind of wanted to just like 450, I think. So you think he's got 450 orders or you think he's at about 350? Yeah, it's about 350. Yeah. 8,100. 8,100. So we could safely say 400, right? Even if it was like 450. 450 orders. Had like that times 450. That's insane. That's insane. So when he's going and saying like, this is going to buy more machinery and stuff like that, right? Like, and we can't say 450, it's all MVS. Like there's got to be some like accessories in there and stuff like that. But it's crazy, right? Like when you just add that up, he made the hot business choice of going, okay, people want these. People want these, right? Sucks to do a pre-order, but what did he just do? He just did 60 of them on that surprise drop. So you know what he did? Do you know what he probably did in that 60? He probably used that to calculate how long it would take him per week, how many he could pump out. So he did that as a way of going like, can I do this? And he just made those new holdings for his machine and everything like that. So he's probably got it all super dialed in right now. And he went, I could really use this boost to get more machinery to make better stuff. So I think this pre-order is really going to see it launching Motorworks even further and, you know, really helping to inject even better stuff into his shop. Because really, like, bottom line, the guy's just a tool nerd, right? He just loves tools and he just wants more tools. He's just using us to get more tools. No, probably not. But, you know, he does like fidgets too. So, yeah. First batch, Darren. Damn, yeah. Yeah, I remember that last stream. Everyone was just talking about it right at the very beginning. Okay, so plus is probably tame. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Just another person. It will tame the aftermarket. It's smart in a lot of ways. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So, yeah, leveling up. Yeah. Well, he could, like, reasonably, he could just switch materials. He could just switch and he could just say, yeah, I'm just going to switch. Now I'm just going to do this. Now I'm just going to do this. He won't because he's got ADHD and he gets bored. He gets bored as hell. So eventually he'll be like, I can't do this anymore. Don't want to do this anymore. And they'll just make fancy shit. John Buell, what's up? With that many sold, you would buy another machine. But what kind of CNC machine could you really afford? Like, are CNC machines like the kind of like the bigger ones he has? Like, I know he's got a bigger one. Isn't that like a $500,000 purchase? Is what I thought, right? So how, like, I don't know. Maybe he would buy another one, but the guy's never going to hire other people to teach them how to use CNC machines. So it's, I don't know. How did he afford this machine in the first place? I do not know. What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing? I need to review that. I need to review that. Is it this one that you want? I have no idea, guys. She's like, I have no control over this shit. I'm out in the living room. You stole it? I need to review it. Okay. No, she turned into a gremlin is what she turned into. It's like 80K? It's like 80K. 67,000. Really? You can get them for that? Okay. I don't know. I'm blue. Maybe I was Canadian. Maybe I put it in Canadian or something like that. I guess you'll just be down there then. And we'll just open this then. Okay? We'll just pretend that she's not down there. So this box is from Mike Neill. And my wife just stole one of the Poochies. So that's great. No, she's not quite under the desk. Oh my gosh. How many did you put in here? She's not under desk, but she's decided that she wants to like hang out down here. She's been getting a lot of sleep lately. Okay.
He's not. My mouth isn't full.
He's being serviced. Oh my God. As if. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So if you haven't guessed, Bunny really...
I'm coming back for this.
Really, really likes this.
Right here?
She really likes this, and she's coming back for it. Escape. Okay. I swear to God, if I had my own room to do this, I'll just put a big lock on the door. But I don't. So let's open this stuff up.
I'm very sneaky.
You are very sneaky. Yes.
So sneaky.
How many did you put?
I put all my points in stealth.
She says she put all her points in stealth. I don't know. She decided to crawl down there and she wanted to steal the Punchicon, and then I told her that I need that. So every time I've been grabbing the Punchicon, the tank one, she goes and she says, "Don't take that." She steals it and she takes it back to the bedroom. And then I'm like, I need to review something. I need to review it. And then she takes it away and she's like, no, I want it. And I'm like, okay, I need to open it up and do something with it right now. Like, I'm not done with it. And then she takes it back. She's like, no, I want it. It's mine now. So I don't want that. It's too hot. I do not want that. It's too hot.
Look how beautiful you are.
It's very cute. Yes, I do know. It is hot. There are lights everywhere and everything.
So pretty.
I cannot. No, absolutely. I can't take that right now. No, look at this. No, this is a flannel.
I'm holding it.
Okay, well, that's great.
It's
Okay.
beautiful.
Oh my gosh, another Woosaw. Absolute chaos. She is chaos.
What?
I'm just going to try to push through it.
What did I do?
It says you're chaos.
Yes.
It says you're chaos. Yes, you agree.
Whose alignment is it a little chaotic?
A little chaotic. Oh my god. What? Okay, I'm just getting them all kind of out here. And then we will quickly take a look. Okay, that's all of them. Okay. Put all this back. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And then I was supposed to fix his wrapped as well. So we'll do that in a little bit. Or maybe I'll just do that later. I don't know. If you guys want to watch me fix his wrap, but I think the magnet thing has just gone weird or something like that. Or the magnets are out. Apparently magnets are out. So I could do that, but I think Mike just wanted me to fix that up for him. A what? A Fabian? Okay, see, this is what we need. This is what we need. We need people to start. Oh my God. Okay, let's just like look at all this. Anyone start who can identify this stuff? Start letting me know. And we will. This is like metal. This is like a metal. This is crazy. The way these cases were made back in the day, it's insane. So this must be a Woosaw. Another Woosaw. We've seen one of those from Mike before. Oh my God, this thing looks huge. What is this? Oh, what? Oh, is this the one, Mike, you said that can become... What? Can become a ring spinner or something like that? The Mitsubishi symbol looking one was created by Fabian in 2008. That's Mitsubishi? Is that Mitsubishi? Whoa. Ooh. I guess that is Mitsubishi. That has got the tiniest little buttons ever. This is like pinch grip only. Okay, well, obviously we don't have enough time to like mess with every one of these, but we know this is a Fabian one. That's crazy. So that's going to be for sale. This is a, oh. This is neat. Interesting. WF. It's so tiny. That would be considered that would be like a mini size of something. It's not even as long as like a mini edamame, really. Brass? It's like blasted or something? That's really interesting. That got me a little speechless, made me shut up a little bit. Oh, here we go. WeFidget.com, the bar. Could have just read the case. Could have just read the case. So far, this one is really kind of making me very interested. What does it say? Oh, it's a rev spin again. So we looked at another one of these. He had another one of these. Oh, I can't remember the name now, but it was a different rev spin one. Oh, it seems like it might have those kinds of buttons that they snap into the bearing. So cool. I think it's aluminum. I think it's aluminum with brass inserts on the outside, possibly. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Tierney. Yeah, I was right. Aluminum. Copper. Okay. Aluminum and then copper. No. Bronze. Bronze? I don't know what that stands for. I don't know what. that one is. I say it would be copper, some sort of copper. Aluminum copper. Shockwave. Shockwave. Cool. Okay. Bronze. Bronze. I knew it. I thought it was bronze. I thought it was bronze. Nailed it. Okay. And then we got the Wusa here. I love these ones. Yo, Texas. Texas 86. I've always loved these. The Wusas are so smooth. I believe Abby Bay ended up buying the Wusa with the acrylic, the green acrylic inlay, and she still has it, as far as I know. And I think she could attest to the fact that they are so smooth. So far, this is the smoothest one that I've taken out. It's crazy. It's just, I don't know. It's just a joy. Brass, not bronze? Okay, cool. So I got it right the first time is what you're saying. When I guessed aluminum and brass, if that's what I said. I don't know. I forget it from one moment to the other. And then this is like the ring spinner one or something, because you did say there was something. Wow. And you can put trits in it. You can put trits in this. Oh my God, there's little grub screws and thingy thing. And are these what I think they are? Are these like little? I'm going to try to get these out just to see, just to confirm. I won't do too much with it because I don't want to, like, you know, bring its value down or anything. But what I'm seeing is, yeah. So these are little, so you can attach these to here. Like there's a little hole there, and then there's a little hole there, and you can like add these little nubbins onto the outside. I think that's pretty cool.
Are those fillers? Those little triangles, like to fill in the empty spots?
You can put them on the end.
Oh.
You can like put them on the end like that. It's very interesting. No one makes stuff like this anymore.
Like a skeleton one. I thought it was like fill it in to make it like a non-skeleton.
No. Oh. Am
I right?
Fuck, you're right.
I knew it.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You gotta listen to me.
Never mind.
See?
Yeah, Ronald, what are you saying there? Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. It's literally okay. This is why people need to come. So no, that would go in there.
That's what I'm saying.
That would go in there, and then you'd put the screw through there. There we go.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go.
And that makes it a non-skeleton.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. How now back then someone was like, how could I make a skeletonized but non-skeletonized one? So
very versatile, and I like that.
It is. So this could have trits. It could be skeletonized, non-skeletonized, and then I guess trits. It can have trits, not tits. Yeah.
Why not?
Because it can't.
Well,
and then it's got inserts for making it. So that's a big bearing in there, and then you can make it into a ring spinner. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then there's like smaller ones. Yeah. Wow. That is quite. I have no. This is by DNA. No, it just says don't give it to kids or they'll choke on it. That's all. Okay.
But I want it.
Well, you could buy it from Mike.
I'm not actually serious.
I know you're not serious.
But that's the first time I ever saw like a skeleton one that could be made into non-skeleton.
Absolutely my first time too.
That's why
Never seen that. That's why I always love when Mike sends me something because from Mike Neill. Because it's always something that I've never seen before and I love it.
So cool.
Wow, what is I think he sent me a picture of this one before. This one's kind of crazy.
What? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
It's a freaking knuckle duster spinner. Come on. That's so neat.
It sure would be an upgrade from this guy.
My other knuckle duster. My knuckle duster knife.
Your knifle duster.
I have a knuckle duster knife.
Knifle duster. You mean gardening tool?
Yes, gardening tool.
Gardening tool.
That's what Amazon said it was. Said it was a gardening tool. That is so neat. What the heck? I have never seen anything like that before.
I I like this.
That is insane.
Oh, I like
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. That is crazy. Thank you, Mike, for sending those over. We will look into those. W's in the chat from Mike.
That's so cool.
He's got some cool shit, man.
He does.
Holy crap. He's got such cool stuff.
Oh, I like that.
Plus, he's from Canada. He's from Canada.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's from Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario.
Ontario. I came here from North York.
That is so cool. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I'll work on those, and I mean, I'll work on getting prices figured out for those. I can't imagine any of those would be like too much, but I'll go to Ali or something like that, my price man. I'll figure it out, and then you'll see a little post somewhere. But I'll probably put it in the Nerd Herd chat first, just so you guys know.
I'll make sure he does.
So
Members first.
Members first.
I like the is that a corkscrew, like corkwood background on those metal ones?
Corkwood background on the metal ones?
On the top, like the background.
It's confetti.
Oh, from far away it looks like wood.
It's confetti,
from
yeah.
Far away it looks like wood.
It would look like wood far away.
Seashells at the seashore.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, the other thing was fishing a wrap. I'm gonna do that on my own time. Because we've all seen wraps get fixed. So I'm gonna fix that one up for him later, and then I'm gonna send that back. And then hopefully some money later on. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so what else do we have? Are we just gonna go right into let's just do the unboxing.
Woo!
Let's just do the unboxing. So here you go. Watch. This is me playing with a Poochie for the first time. Okay. Oh. Popcorn. This video is insane. That's like one of the craziest ad videos I've ever seen for a fidget, hands down. Taka from Sakura EDC has sent me some Punchicon stuff to try out. I believe it's one of those DIY wrapped Lite kits. Super excited. Let's get into it. All right, so pitter patter, let's get directly at her. Made in Japan. Oh, a lovely little sticker. Let me see what we have here. Aw, thank you, Zachary Taka. Love it. What is going on? Is this what the? I'm seeing Punch Lite DIY kit like I was told of, but I'm seeing another something in here. Okay. What have you done, Taka? Not that I'm complaining in any way. Hard to know what to try first. We'll stick with what I was told about, and I will try the DIY wrapped Lite kit first. Wow, I'm actually really excited about this because I've been hearing a lot of stuff. People keep telling me like, hey, you got to try this. You got to try this. Wow, a lot of pieces. I can tell this is going to be a little bit of a thing to get all together, but I love it. I love putting stuff together. Okay, let me get all the components out here, and I'm sure I can I'll just figure it out on my own here. Maybe. Marty, I'm ruining it. You know what? Maybe I should watch like a video. Maybe I should like look at the instruction manual. Okay, we got our wrap light. Okay. Yep, take it out. I've done that part before. A couple times. Oh, it's got the same one as me. Really easy to follow along. Okay, no distinction. This is so cool to like have a video like this. Like we as fidget people, like we love to see it be done. We don't want anyone to try to explain it to us in words. We just want to see it. This is so cool and easy. Oh, and those magnetize right in, I bet. Don't they? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I just seen here on my desk, I've got ones that are gray that have an L, and he's got ones that are S. So that's a silent one, and then there is another one that's a loud one here. Check the polarity of the magnetic button. It's the... Gotcha. Because that one's supposed to... Okay. So we're setting that one aside, and he's going to go for the other one. Gotcha. Okay. So it has to repel. That's so unique how there's a one like repelling button like that. I wonder how that's going to affect play. Okay, cool. And we've got it because I've seen one side, so I got it now. Okay, I've got my wrapped light plates ready. It's still all a mess, so hopefully I haven't messed this up too much, but I'm going to try to... Wow. Jumpy. I'm going to try to follow the directions like exactly. There is a lot of moving pieces going on here. I have not counted them. I'm sure someone else has, but it seems like a lot. So these are the starter ones. So I go like that first as instructed. Then I have the L ones for loud. I'm going to set those aside and I'm going to use the white S ones just like he did for silent. And he was saying that that side goes up, the little parts where it's cut out more because we need room for those little metal domes. But first, I've got to put my magnets in. Beautiful. That is magnets in. So now we go over top like this. Then it's all these lovely little domes. Look at that. They just magnetize in there. There. Got those all in there. And look at that. He even gave some extras. That's nice. That's always nice. There's one extra screw too. Love that. All right. So now I've got to check the little masher button. Make sure that's right. So what do we say? If we put it, oh, it wants to go. So that's the wrong side for it because the button was facing up. So this is the side for it because the button faces that way. Now I got all those little pieces in there like that, right? So I think this is going to be the easiest way to do it for me is just take this. Look at that. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Grab a screw. I got a little traveler on the edge of this thing. That was very easy to tell when it was secure. I love that. That's so neat. And then, yeah, that one's silent or quieter at least. It just adds like a whole other level of play. That's so unique. Okay, let's get the other one going. Okay. Surprised how silent he's made it. Let me get this on the other mic for you guys. It's a noticeably different and quieter click on just the slide clicks, like going down like that. I didn't expect it to be that quiet. And it's not like it's a bad thing because after all, the insert said it's supposed to be silent. One time, my buddy, Brian Wise, let me try his Zerk Skelly Verk from Magnus Cladis. And those clicks, like your vertical, just your straight up and down vertical clicks like that, this is comparable to the vertical up and down clicks as that Verk Skelly Coral, which is a big pro for a lot of people because they want something they can fidget with, like especially a slider, but you can, have a little bit more control over those vertical clicks without them having to be so loud. And then the other side of it though is that there is this rattling noise coming from the buttons, regardless of whether or not you're pushing them for that bubble wrap popcorn effect. But before I go from this unboxing, I still have one beautiful little box to open up. One beautiful little surprise. Thank you, Taka. So let's see what this is. Puchicon Slider Ice Tank. I'm wondering if this is his new one that I saw. Oh, that's it. We got to watch another cool video. Top tank. Fuck off. Tough tank. Tough tank.
Puchicon slider. Tough tank.
Timothy Carter did the voice. That's hilarious. Nice. All right, so this is an ice tank. We are trying out a ice tank. Oh wow, very nice packaging. So that's the loud with one extra screw and some extra little domes. Very nice. Sakura EDC at the bottom. Love it. Okay, it's more of a muted sort of clicky because we're dealing with all 3D printed materials now. The magnet spacing is closer vertically than it is horizontally. And that's why you're getting a bit of those more muted sort of clicks. I'm going to put this on mic so you guys can hear it. And then I got to go spend more time with them. Initial thoughts, impressed. Very fun, very dynamic. A lot of moving parts, so could be weird for some people putting together stuff like that, but that's the way it is if you want all these fun little mashy buttons, right? Fun little popcorn buttons. We need to have a lot of parts going on, so that's the payoff. But yeah, so far, I like it. You nerds are awesome. Cutting the feed. So yeah, this is to me, this is like the ultimate sort of like office slider. Because as, you know, bubbly and popcorny and all this stuff as you think it might be, it's technically a kind of a quiet slider, in my opinion, especially with the up and down clicks. Slam was asking, is it like the ACDC gamer? I don't know. Never tried a gamer. Might be. It's like a Puchicon. But I've never tried a gamer myself. You need quiet. Then this is a quiet slider, okay? So if you watch the parts where I was putting it on mic, that's it, like on mic, like at the same gain level as like how, like what my voice mic is on. Like it's a different mic over here for that stuff, right? But I didn't want to try to like, I brought the gain up just like the volume up a little bit on those parts, but I didn't want to bring it up too much and try to give you like an accentuated idea of how loud it is, because I find in the little videos, like the promo videos and stuff that Taka has for it, I find that he is bringing the gain up to a point where it makes the damn thing sound louder than it is. Absolutely. Like, but it's not as loud as his videos. So I kind of wanted to give you that idea. In fact, there's a couple of videos that, or are they here? Here we go. So just, this is another example. Outside. And then right? So it's quieter. And Bunny freaking loves this one. Like she has basically just like stolen it. This is actually a prototype. It's not the finished ice tank version of it kind of thing. Taka let me know that after the fact. So this is not actually what the finished one is, but he did send me this prototype. And you have basically commandeered it. And I wanted to ask you how...
So patiently.
I know I still want to talk about it a little bit more after, but I wanted to ask you... Not right now. But I wanted to ask you how you felt about it versus the... What's the other poppy one you have? The Bubble Burst. The Bubble Burst. Because you seem to love these... Yes, there you go.
Testing, blah, blah, blah. We're on, we're live. Hot mic. Okay, so honestly, like my main big, I don't want it that close because I'm going to make a sound. And I don't want to scream in everyone's ear because I'm not a dink. My main big thing, difference-wise with this versus the bubble, and by the way, this is not the ice tank, it's the ice box like you would have in your freezer because that's classic. Ice box. Thank you. And the pink one, since it's more feminine, is the ice chest. Because the ice chest, it makes sense. That's fine. Just agree. Smile, nod. Anyway, main difference, this fits in between like my thumb and my pinky finger perfectly, that the entire inside of my palm, when I'm holding it, gets... There we go. Okay. That's each of my fingers all getting their own little clicky boys. When I'm using the little one, what? Why are you laughing at me? You wanted me to compare. When I'm using like the small clicky pop, the bubble, when I'm using the small clicky pop, I only get like usually 2 fingers get their own set of clicky boys, and then like maybe my ring finger gets 1 because of the size and the shape. But this one being like longer and rectangular, it's full palm without having to like fill in empty space and then having my fingernails, because I am a female who likes to let my nails get a little long and cute sometimes. Okay, I'm allowed. When I'm holding the little poppy bubble boy, it's one of them. When I'm using the little poppy boy, I end up stabbing myself with like my pinky nail and my index nail like into my palm when I want to get like the full grasp clicky boy action. But that doesn't happen with these because it blocks. Here, you can show what I mean. It blocks when I'm doing, because that's my favorite thing to do with it, is like the full hit. Slow down. Calm down. Slow. Enjoy it. Chill out. We don't want like a 2-pump chump here. We're here for the ride. It's about the journey, not the destination. Chill out. He doesn't play with them right. I know it's very frustrating. But yeah, put your pinky like on the outside kind of thing. And that's what happens with, that's what happens with the little guy, is that, look, is that my pinky goes past it because it's not long enough. And then it ends up stabbing over and over into my palm. So anyway, TLDR, long rectangular clicky boy, no fingernail stabbing into your palm when you want like the full palming clicky boy action. Little clicky boy, awesome, very portable, has little like keyring hole and everything, which is very convenient and travel size. But when you want to have like that full squeezy clicky boy action, you stab your palms with your nails. That part sucks. The end. Okay, bye.
Thank you. You do. She does have a, who just said it? Yeah, she does have a radio DJ voice for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Chris said you have a radio DJ voice. I agree. I 100% agree.
No.
I think she should do more little side mini reviews. I think it's cute.
Don't
I think it's great.
him.
Yeah. W review bunny. Yep.
Don't.
No, you made some good points. And I like the
Do
little,
I have to get Mr. Pinky?
she doesn't like, okay. We'll say, no, bunny, your voice is bad on mic.
That's right.
Yeah. Your voice is bad on mic
It's
and
too
all
angry
that.
booming.
Say that.
It's too angry.
It's a bad voice. Yeah.
Masculine,
Yep. Yeah.
Dragon-like,
Yeah. It's
some
a
people
dragon
say.
voice. It's bad voice. Yeah.
Too gravelly, I've heard.
She's gravelly.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's right. She's right. I tend to agree that that is like one of the most satisfying things to do with this one.
I don't use it as a slider at all.
You don't use it as a slider. Can
Not
I?
even a little bit. But like with the other one, it's this just all the time. Stab.
Yeah.
stab,
No,
like
I know
that.
you mean.
And
I know you
the
mean.
pinky nail's always my longest. Not
Yeah.
the reason you think. Okay.
So let's just listen to these again. This is like this has got to be one of the most fun things to do with this.
It is.
And this is all she is doing with it.
Pretty much.
If I try to slide it,
Don't do that. What? You're ruining it.
she says that. She says I'm ruining it. So I'm not allowed.
Or the other thing you can do is you have it on the top, look, of your fist like this. I'm the slider, like this, and then you go like bloop, bloop, bloop on the top, back and forth.
Look, you're not looking back and forth like that.
Oh.
Oh, but you're making it slide. You have to hold it. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. That's lovely.
I actually never done that before.
That's lovely and nice. Isn't that nice? That's so nice. Don't slide it.
I'm trying not to slide it.
You're gonna break it.
Okay. Here, you take that back.
I will.
So yeah, very cool. But like I'm saying, it's quiet. Okay, it's quiet. And I'm going to quickly explain why it's quiet. Okay, because I figured it out after a little bit. Actually, can I borrow yours again?
I was gonna say, did you show them the unique boy?
Yeah, they know about the unique button. It's in like every single video.
Compare it to the white one,
Well,
so they can hear how different the unique boy sounds on both.
it kind of sounds the same.
You're not comparing the pink one to the blue one. You're being weird.
Here, I'll compare really quickly, and then I'm gonna get my point out, or I'll forget it.
He already forgot. Now make them kiss. No, put them together. They're best friends. Yeah. No. Yuck. Gross. Chat say gross with a W. Yuck. L configuration. It looks so Frankenstein.
It does look funny. So I'll show you. This is why it's quiet. Both hybrids? I don't think so. I think so. This is hybrid, right? This is like set hybrid. He only has a hybrid insert for it. So this one is set hybrid, and it is strong, right? This one, I'm not sure what he's got in there, but they're all the same colors. I believe they are hybrid because when I opened it up, I switched this one over to the loud inserts. So this one is louder right now, and I switched it over because I just wanted a little bit more out of it, but it's not exactly that loud. Like if we're talking like loud, crunchy sliders, it's not even up there with the loud ones, right? So it's just a quiet slider. And the reason is that I figured it out. He went with, what he did is that he designed the little buttons first. So he designed the buttons how he wanted them, right? And he wanted to make it look that way, but all of the buttons have to match up with the magnets underneath, okay? So in order to do that, the vertical spacing has to be slightly squished in over the horizontal spacing, okay? So what it ended up doing is it kind of puts the horizontal spacing at a really premium sort of spacing around, I think I measured it around like 11 and a half, almost 12 mil or something like that. But it puts the vertical spacing down at around 10 mil center to center. Now, when you get down to that little of a spacing, what happens is you start to lose haptics and sound because the magnet positions, they're not traveling far enough to really get enough of a click and the haptics. Okay. Chris, I voted off the show. Bunny is going to run the live streams. Okay, cool. It's a lot of work, but we'll see. We'll see. But remember, guys, her voice is ew yuck. Okay. She can run the thing, but her voice is ew yuck. So yeah. Basically what I want to say about this after, because when you first unbox it, it's always just so, oh my God, it's so cool. It's so cool. It's so new. I love it. Right. And then, when I spent some more time with it, I figured out the whole magnet spacing thing. I figured out that it's like, less on the vertical and kind of got that code cracked for why that was happening. Right. I don't, in fact, like how it's locked into a hybrid. I want to see a full medium side because I don't know what it is. When it comes to the wrapped light in general, I cannot get used to a full hybrid. It's just that the bodies are so light in general when you're using all 3D printed stuff that it does this. It's like, it's so light that it doesn't want to flick around and go into positions as much because it can just be held. The body doesn't help like bring it to another position, right? It's like you can't, and this is why I'm always into having more of like the medium magnets, because then you would have a strong and a medium in these positions and it would be able to hold it less. You got two strong magnets holding together and kind of keeping it from flicking easier, right? So I would want to see an option to have a medium one on the other side. And then Begani's right. Does exactly what I do with all of my auto EDC stuff. I always go half all medium and half all hybrid, right? Darren agrees. Good. You flick your wrist on yours. Yeah. See, so you could, I mean, like you can learn how to use it. See, I just got it to flip, but it's less of a, that's kind of how I judge it. I go like, can I do like a flip around the world thing and have it work? But it just doesn't really work with this one. It's too strong and kind of, I end up like flicking it too hard and then it flies off and it doesn't go all the way. So it doesn't really work as well that way. This one is pretty damn good. It was. Yeah, if you can around the world, you don't usually like it. So this, just another person, just a straight up one might be more for you. And I don't know what it is, but he's done a really good job with these, with this pattern. This does slide very well. Although I wonder if that would last. I'd love to see someone that's been like using this thing for ages and ages and wonder if they have gotten some wear there, because that is obviously, to me, that looks like that is one layer of a 3D printed pattern on top of another one. Yeah. So they are two very different beasts, right? This one rattles more when you're not doing it. You can feel them going in the way. That's just the nature of it, right? Because it's having to work with the plates. Does click just as well, all that stuff. But it's just, I personally can't get over the reduced like sound and haptics on the up and down. So let's go through this really quickly with my review points. Like, how does it feel? Feels cool in the hand. You know, no hot spots whatsoever. Buttons are neat to play with as well. So it adds a whole other part of the dynamic. How the haptics, don't like the haptics. Okay. Because the haptics are just like the up and down just messes with me. I like it to be strong. And I don't care if I'm going to like, you know, have something that's going to be, you know, louder. I don't care if it's going to be louder to get that stronger kind of like haptic feel. I shouldn't always be comparing everything to a fucking Wrapped. I don't care if it's going to be louder if it means I get stronger haptics, because I find I can control how like quiet something is by how much I hold it in my hand. I can make this thing like super quiet, or I can just make it loud, right? So I've always just monitored and, you know, control the sound of sliders that way. So I don't care about it being like something quiet. I don't have a job where I can even use sliders while I work. And I don't have a job in like, you know, an office where I, you know, have the option to do that, but I want it to be quieter. If you want something that's quiet, it's got to be one of the most ultimate dynamic sort of sliders that you could have. So there's that, right? Because when you think about it, he's got all those like shots in the promo thing where it's like he's in an office or in like a school or something like that, and someone's like in their pocket just like doing that, or do it using the silent button, which does work. Like it is a good idea to have one that's like repelling like that, and being able to find it with that little thing, that's genius, right? So that though all those parts work, but this is like, to me, it's like I said, this is like an office, like, you know, desk worker, someone who is in a space where you're going to bug people often. the metal version of future. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Inaba, because Taka is like in school right now to be like to learn CNC, right? So we're obviously going to see Sakura EDC going to a place where he is bringing out metal stuff. That would be pretty cool. I would love to see that kind of thing, right? But I would like to see something with a bit stronger haptics, that kind of thing. Let me just get caught up on chat here or something like that. Best 3D plates in your opinion? They are pretty damn good. I was like gonna say that these are these wrapped light plates that I have. These are polished and used and stuff from my other wrapped light. And I don't know if it's just because they're new, but I swear to God, these slide faster and easier. I don't know if it's because this has some stronger magnets, because I'm pretty sure that this has a hybrid setup. When I opened it up, he had little stickers on the middle ones to signify they were different strengths. And so it probably is still a hybrid setup, but they're not, they're all the same size per se. But it does feel a little bit easier to slide in that sense, right? What else? You might like those weaker haptics. And if you do, again, it's great. That's the thing that's great about fidgets. It's like there's something for everyone. How does it sound? It's quiet. It's too quiet for me, but the button sounds are awesome, right? I absolutely love that one, right? And you just put that, like, it's just, that's like ultimate like bubble wrap. It's so neat. So like sound on that, excellent. How does it perform? We've kind of been talking about that already. So you kind of got the idea on that, talking about slide effect and stuff like that. And then how's it look? They look freaking great, right? They look great. That's the thing. They look really catchy and they look really cool. And I think that is part of the reason that these are selling for so much on the secondaries, because they are very collectible. They are very interesting. There's so many, different colors and stuff like that, right? Like if you just get on here and look, like there's so many neat colors going on and stuff. So I think that's why we're seeing them go for literally like, what is this? This is going to be, so these ones are like 94. That's probably in Canadian. Yeah, it's in Canadian. So I don't know, like, what are they, like $60 US or something like that? This is like, these are going for what? Hundreds exactly in a buck. Got to catch them all. It's very much a Pokemon thing, right? It's very much this idea of like, it's almost less about how it performs and how it sounds and how it feels and stuff, and more about I have all of the colors of that Punchicon. And that's really genius on Taka's part to make them like that, to make them collectible like that, right? Premium ones look sick. Yes, they do. I'm just going to catch up on chat a little bit here. I've been neglecting. Chris, you have to have stronger magnets to get the good haptics. Interesting. Okay. Yep. After he finishes school. That's what I was saying, Steven. Good. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to get his own CNC workshop. Is that what I'm reading? That's crazy. Fidget Boy collab with the buttons. That could be cool. I know for a fact Fidget Boy's working on his own really cool neck slider though that I'm not going to tell you anything about. So, but I've seen little bits of it. It's dope. Tim M, you got to think about that. Was it 70 something pieces in this damn thing? But Tim's mentioning that they're a bargain for like how many different pieces that are getting made in there and stuff like that and everything. It's like he could probably charge more. He could probably charge right off the bat like $100 USD. I would say easily. And people would pay that. And then they would still go and flip them on the secondary for crazy amounts of money. I would never spend that kind of money on it because I just don't find the haptics and the sound up to what I enjoy. But I will say that in the week or so, no, these have been here for a little longer than that. In the while that I've been using these and stuff, they have been starting to grow on me in a little bit, right? It is nice to have something that I can use and not have Bunny in the other room be like, oh my God, what are you clicking? Because sometimes I will click ones and she'll be like, that one sucks. And you're going to stop with that one right now. These ones, she can't even hear it, right? What else got here? Fidget Syndicate released one with the clicky buttons. That's crazy. That's awesome. Yes, that's one of the things that's another reason these are selling for so much is because of the marketing job he's done. Those videos that I showed, that's crazy. Like he is doing a really good job, and that's one of the things that's pushed it out there and made people go like, "Oh my, ow, what the heck?" Oh my God! Thank you. I'll get that later. What? Oh, cool. Wouldn't be alive without you throwing a candy at me. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm coming to get it.
He's done an amazing. Oh, you got it. Okay, you can have it now. We've talked about it a lot. There you go. Okay, there we go. That one's gone. Okay. Yeah. No, he has done an amazing marketing job and delivered a product that exceeds the expectation created. I expected it to be more haptic-y though. Okay, so that's what I would say to that.
That one is more haptic-y, the one that you have.
Well, no, we've just been talking about the spacing, right? Because what it is it's the standard design the body first and then design the magnet layout later instead of designing your magnet layout first and then designing a body around it. That's kind of the key difference with a lot of these things, and that's why that ends up happening a lot of the time. His metalwork probably will be a churro, the churro spinner. Yeah. Any chance Jason will put a swoop on the wheel? That would be cool, right? That would be cool. Yeah, I would love that. PM him. Tell him you want it. Tell him you've got pitchforks and torches ready and you need him to do this or else.
People are coming.
Just be like, or else. You know?
Did I see someone mention?
That would be good.
Did I see someone mention the possibility of a metal clicky boy?
Yes, because Taka
Like all
is
metal?
going to school to learn how to do this in CNC. So we will see Punchicons in full metal. Guarantee we will see that in the future.
Full metal like the Alchemist?
Yes, like Full Metal Alchemist. Exactly like Full Metal Alchemist. Yes.
Will he follow the law of equivalent exchange?
I guess. I don't know. Steven, yes. I would never pay that either. It's like I said. I don't think I do not personally think that they are worth that aftermarket price. It would only be
Rude.
it would only be in the gotta catch 'em all sort of sense.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
In that Pokemon gotta catch 'em all sort of I need all these things. I think that's where that's coming from. And I think those are the people that are spending that kind of money
That is a weird
on them.
comparison.
Someone else said it first. They said gotta catch 'em all.
Well, they're weird too.
Well, we're all weird in our own special way.
That's true. But there's like over 1,000 Pokemon now.
Chad Hopkins, who makes these clicky plates. This is Sakura EDC. Sakura EDC. Is the Puchicon fidget slider worth the crazy resale price? Yes, we talked about that, Corey. Yeah, that is why I made the title that, because I wanted to say that, no, I don't think it is. Okay. But that's just my personal thing. I would spend, max on the secondary. If I was really into these, I think I would spend like 100, 150 or something like that. And then I would be like, nah, no. I'm not. Maybe closer to 200. I don't know. It would depend. I've spent some crazy freaking amounts of money on some of this stuff, right? So it really depends how much you're like into it or not into it kind of thing. But no, I personally don't think it is worth it.
Pause. I have one question before I go back to my own thing.
Yes. What's up?
Because I have a very good new Kid Boga episode to watch.
Okay.
The Lil Bubble Man. Is this the same person that makes Lil Bubble Man?
No.
I forget
The
who
Bubble
makes Lil
Burst.
Bubble Man.
No. I forget as well who makes the Bubble Burst.
Well, that's really
Someone in chat will
close to
probably know.
remember.
Oh, it's something like something Studios. The Bubble Burst. Something Studios. I cannot remember, but it feels weird to not remember.
Yeah, guys.
There's a
don't tell
lot of names out there. But yeah, I'm sure someone in
If
chat
I
might be able to
can
know.
remember those three guys in the video, then you can remember this.
Euclius. Euclius. Just another person got it for me. Thank you. Thank you. Just another person. Euclea Studios.
Cheating.
Euclea Studios.
Cheating. That reminds me, chat. Next stream, I'm going to tell you guys the story of how he was wrong on the name and what a slider was, and I was correct.
It's true. She
That
sent
he
me.
forgot and I was right.
She sent me sliders, and I was like, you don't know what those are.
Well, I said you're the only reason that I can name all 3 of those.
And then she did. She named them all, and I was like, oh, is that one? And then she schooled me. She schooled me. So she's getting good. So there we go. More reason for her to do little side reviews, I guess,
No.
with her monstery, gravelly voice. Okay.
Okay, I have Kippo gonna watch. Love you, nerds. Good luck on the wheel. That's the only time I'll be popping back in is to give away my ends.
Your giveaway. Okay, cool. We'll let you know. We'll let you know when you're up. Okay, cool. We'll let you know if you win on the wheel, and then you get to decide which pet is the winner. Okay, cool. Unless he limited, like, what are we talking about here?
Drink water.
Yeah. What are we talking about here? Unless the limited, like, what is that? Yeah. I mean, if it's limited, that's always another thing. That's always a whole other thing. And that's like what Ronald's saying. The market decides, right? The market decides, and I have fidgets that people would hear what I spend on them and then be like, you are a weird person, you moron. Why would you ever do that? That is ridiculous. I would never want that kind of thing, right? It is all up to opinion, and that is what I love about this world, right? We all need to remember that, yes, I have a lot of opinions, but they are still just my opinion. What is the different? The premium PUNCHicon is definitely worth more. So is that the? Where are they? Are we talking about? Here we go. Are you trying to say? Are you saying like something like this one? Is that what you would call premium? And you're saying that is like, ooh, like insane? Because this is the stuff that I think people are paying like crazy amounts. Oh, they're hand painted? This is what you were talking about, the Hatsuken. Okay. This is exactly what you're talking about. These are hand painted? He's done making those. I bet. Can you imagine the time that goes into those ones? Like, it's amazing what a finish can do. And I found that out myself, like with getting my Mokume back from Joey. Just how insanely I love blasted Mokume now, and how it completely changed the metal for me. And I don't even want etched and polished Mokume anymore. I just want blasted now. It like literally it makes me want to hold the damn thing even more when it looks like that. So I can totally attest to how that works, right? Is it real gold? Yeah. 2K now, Ronald? What? Okay, I've got Mokume, right? But Puchicon? Is it Don't tell me it's been Puchicon the whole time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, did I even spell it wrong in the thing? Oh my God. What the hell? No. That's fucked. I am such an idiot. Oh my God. Just been. See, I just saw it how I wanted it. And then I just did it that way. Oh my God. Puchicon? Is it really Puchicon? Puchicon. So that's where. Oh my God. This is what it's like for a human being to shrivel up into a raisin and feel horrible. It's Puchicon. Why have I been saying PUNCHicon? Because I want to say PUNCHicon because I think punch is cool. That's so bad. I have to change so many things now. No, I did listen to your. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm so dyslexic sometimes that I did listen to your voiceover, Timothy, and all I heard was actually no. I was too busy saying other things. Yeah, right, Darren. I should just get her to do the reviews. I really should. Everyone says that, Handbone. Everyone says that. They say, oh, I think you're doing it on purpose. No, I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Okay, Poochie. You know what? I like that better. One Mokume. Let's go for Pucci and Mokume. Pucci and Mokume. That would be great. The Pucci Moochie. That'd be great. Existential crisis. Yes, exactly. I'm just used to this now. I'm just used to this shit. That's so good. See, this is why I got you guys here. This is why I do it live, so you guys can correct me. If I didn't do live stuff, then no one would be here to do anything. And I would just be like, put it out there into the world, and then no one would say anything. It would just be a video out there, and then everybody would be like, oh, I guess he's doing a thing. Or something like that, right? Until you saw this awesome video, you thought it was PUNCHicon. See, I'm spreading in misinformation. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Great. So I think we've really hammered home what the Puchicon is all about. I really think we have. And it is time. It is time to spin the wheel. Yeah, I am Canadian. Cut me some slack, eh? Cut me some slack, eh? I'm Canadian, eh? God, don't you know what we're about over here? Fucking hell, eh? Just a Canadian trying to do his thing. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the wheel. Okay, so what are we gonna make the actually gotta make sure the wheel is good. I don't want there to be anything on the wheel that's not supposed to be on the wheel. We actually have to add something to the wheel real quick before anything else. I just got to find the picture of it. That was from Zen. We were talking. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna add this to the wheel. This is a zirconium. Zirconium SP2. He calls it the SP2 IR. That stands for inertia reduction. And that is another way of him saying it's skeletonized. Okay. So we're going to put this on the wheel for, he said he wants to do the same thing for $50 off. So it's going to come to $475. Okay. Very generous. Zen's doing that. I literally have I've been playing with my SP2 with these new Nyama buttons on here, these blasted. Oh God, it's so good. It is so good with these blasted Mokume Nyama buttons from Sacred Spins. It is just hitting it for me. And then I also have blasted Mokume buttons from Drake on my SP3, my Zerk SP3. And this has got to be one of the fastest, most enjoyable tries that I have. I have been loving all of Zen's stuff very, very much. It's very, very good. Oh, and then also I was going, what am I going to put on my Mokume, my blasted Mokume triangle from 2EDC, and I thought, yes, these Zerk blasted buttons from the SP3. So those are the buttons from that I put over onto there, and it is so good. That might be there for a very long time. What is Yama buttons? Dama buttons, you mean? Do you mean Dama buttons? Yeah, it's because it's blasted and stonewashed, dude. So yeah, got pretty light. I guess it was darkened and then blasted, stonewashed. So yeah, lightened it up. Plus these bright lights always make it Nyama. Oh, Nyama. These are so these Nyama buttons, these are from Sacred Spins, and basically I think Nyama was an ancient name for like a tribal, like a water hole kind of thing. So he made it look like these deep dish buttons that are like supposed to resemble like a Nyama water hole, like a hole kind of thing. They're so nice. I absolutely love them. I don't think I could ever get rid of these. So yeah, Sacred Spins. Jared Rule is the designer. One of that. What is the price for blasting? Who said that? Depends. Joey will do a full spinner. He calls it the spa treatment. He'll do a full one of those for, I think, $150, and then he'll do a set of buttons for $50, I think. 100% worth it. Would absolutely do it anytime. Okay, so we're going to put this in a wheel, 475, because if no one, for some weird reason, if someone gets on the wheel and then they go and they spin and they decide that they land on and they win the, where is it? It's one that says $50 off. This one right here, the $50 off the Mokume SP2. If no one wins this, I'm going to do a sign up sale for it right after the wheel spin. Okay. $575, $50 off. Hey, Ragnarok. Cool name. It's the name of the, well, I know it's like an ancient name of like a god or something like that, but I know Ragnarok because it was the name of the airship in Final Fantasy VIII. Take that. Okay. Yeah, Aniba, it's a giveaway. So someone's going to get selected to spin the wheel, and then they're going to get to win something from here, or, get the chance to buy something cheap. So let's see. End of the world in Norse mythology. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. So we're making sure everything's on here. We're going to put that on there. Where was that? Add this. Okay. Copy. This is the worst job for ADHD. I get so distracted by all you guys, but I love it. Okay, so that's on there now too. Good. Okay, cool. So go to our handy dandy little Nightbot, and we'll make some little thing. We're going to do a keyword thing. Viewers, channel members get 2 entries. So yeah, if you want that, you get 2 entries. That'll give you 1 extra little something to maybe get in there if you are a paying member and have your little number beside your thing. Yes, Austin, it is in everyone, because so far since we started the new system with the wheel, with the whole levels and stuff like that, I haven't had a repeat winner, but we reset the list when we did it. So so Austin, if you win again right now, then we have to do one the next week for non-winners. Okay. What do we do? We'll make the keyword wheel today. Okay, so type wheel, type !wheel in the chat if you want to enter for a chance to do this. And I hear that Nightbot tells you guys the winner before I do because of the lag. So I guess I'll just be like, Nightbot's going to tell you winner before I am, and I'll hit the button or something like that. Yeah, you can do it that way. leave some for us peasants, Austin. Yeah, Austin won pretty big. He won pretty big. He sure did. Well, let's go for a little bit. This is great because the bot won't let anyone double enter, all that stuff. So it's great. I know that anyone who has a number beside their name, who is a paying member, I know that it's like, am I getting my second in? Yes, you are. I tested it. The prize Ragnarok is something from the wheel. So the way it's going to work is, someone is going to get selected from that when I choose, and then they will get to go to this wheel and they will get to spin it 3 times. 3 times they will get to spin this wheel. They can forfeit, their first spin. They can land on something and be like, I don't really want it right now. I don't want it very much. And they can go to something else, right? But they lose the chance to win that thing. That's gone now, okay? Whatever they land on their 3rd spin, you have to take it. If it is a paid item, any item that starts with the dollar symbol is an item that is either like a free sign-up sale ticket. So you get to skip the line, skip the sign-up sale with a, maker, or it's an actual item that's with the maker or with me that's like a bit of a discounted price, rare thing, something pretty cool, something you kind of want, right? If it lands on one of those, you don't want to spend money, you will get to spin again for it to land on a free thing. But anything that doesn't have a dollar sign in it is something that is free. Do we still get to if we are nerd herd? You are nerd herd, Austin, because you have a 2. You have a level 2 beside your name. So you are nerd herd. 2 is automatic. I don't know what that means. Yes, 2 is automatic. Like the 2 ins is automatic. That is automatically happening with Nightbot. They're doing that itself in the background. Okay, so don't worry about that. I tested that very first thing before I started this. I had a member and a non-member in there, and I purposely gave the member a 10 times entry chance and just kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And I think the non-member only won once out of 20 freaking times doing it. So that is math proof to me that it works. So we're going to go back to Nightbot and find out who the heck is doing this. Are we all slowed down now? We're pretty good. I haven't seen anyone for a little bit. So I'm going to say that's it. Okay, 10, 9, 8. Right, I can't count down anymore because it's weird. Okay, so I'm just going to click the button. You guys are going to know the winner before I tell you it. So there you go. Choose a winner. Tim M, Tim M, Timmy M, Tim M, Tim M, Tim M, Tim M, Tim M, lag, Tim M. It's Tim M. Tim M, are you here? You need to be present. Can't be walking the dog or making dinner. Or doing anything like that. You have to be here, present, listening, ready to win. Tim M. He's here. Woot woot. Good. Okay. Tim, you know the rules, right? And you're level 1. Fuck yeah. You got 1 point. You got 1 level point. 1 level point, Tim. So here we go. So anyone like Tim who is a member of the YouTube membership Nerd Herd. So he's paying $1 a month to get that. He has level 1. So he has been a member for less than a month, right? So when he's a member for a month, he'll have a level 2 and so on and so forth. It only goes up to level 4 so far. So Tim, you're just a baby. Okay, cool. Tim, you can use that 1 point to give yourself an extra spin. So you could have 4 spins, or you can put that point into any of these items on the wheel and you can make it bigger. I'll just give an example. Maybe it would be the Fidget Nerd limited edition wrap or something like that. And you can go like this and you can use your points. So you're leveling up the wheel like D&D, and now that one is bigger. It's double the size. So he's going to have a little bit of extra chance. So you could see how that would be beneficial to be a level 4, Cody or Lynx or, other people there, right? Because then you would have 4 points, right? So just for example, for the noobs, you could take, all 4 of your points if you wanted, and you could pump those into a paid item. You can't put all of your points into non-paid items, but you could, in theory, take all of your points, all 4 of your points, and you could put it into like the wrapped and make it like that big and make it a 5. Okay, that's just some of the power. Some of the power of that. Okay, and Tim would like to put it on the sus for clean EDC. Nice. Nice. No one has done that one yet. Didn't want your ins. Oh, did I forget to ask for you to do it? I guess I did. Sorry, we'll do it next time. Does the point replenish? Well, the point replenishes every week, right? It's just like that just keeps replenishing every week. Inaba, sorry. Yes. Every time you go up to the wheel, you get to use your full amount of points to do your thing, right? It's like Skyrim when you level up or something like that. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Clean EDC. I gotta find it here. I went by it already, didn't I? Sus drop ticket for Wizard, for the Fidget Syndicate, for Clean EDC. Okay, cool. So there. That's made it better. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So Tim, we're gonna do your first spin here. Actually, I'll give you a little shuffle. Give you a little shuffle. There we go. Okay. You got your big one there. That's the one you're going for. Let's go. Okay, big money. Big money. Big money. Freaking Tim. Timmy. A little bit off, but you got... Oh, interesting. So this is a paid item, obviously, but obviously you were prepared to pay money anyway. But this is... So Derek from Fidget Things has offered to put this up here. It means that you can go to Derek. Do you know Sobs, Tim? I don't want to like keep talking about it too much unless you know what a Sob is and stuff like that. But he has said that he will go and he will make you up a custom one of what he has in the shop. Okay? So you can just go and ask and be like, what do you got, man? What do you got? And you're skipping the sus with him. And he is just making you a custom one. Okay? Out of what he has. Oh, you love it? Well, there you go. So yeah, Derek's been super generous to do that. And that, but I just bought one. Okay, do you want to spin again? No judgment if you want to spin again. I just want to explain what that is, people, because no one's hit that one yet. You let me know. That would make sense if you spun again. You do have 2 more spins, right? So you can see what you got. Spin away. I have to hear it from Tim. I have to hear it from Tim. He has to actually give me the order. Yes, please. Okay, good. Got it. Spin again. Big money. Big money. Oh, God, I went right by it. God damn it. You got an... What? So... Okay, so I don't know if you did the sign up sale, but it's $350 and you could have it like right now. So he's making a lot of them right now, but he's already set one aside for this. Right? So I don't know, maybe you have one. That's true, Hambone. That's true. That's what this means. You kind of just jump the line. You just get your damn MVS right now, right? I would just tell Jonas, you would PM him, pay up, retail. You just ordered that too. Okay. Tim's on it, man. Tim's already got it. I mean, you could get it before November. It's up to Tim. It's funny. Tim's on this. This is hilarious. I love it. Tim really wants that. Last spin, Tim. I got to hear from Tim. Whether or not he wants to do it or not. But this is just like you get one right away, right? You know, I don't know. Get one right away. 350. Spin again. That's perfect. So you're the first one. You're the first one to hit that thing and you passed it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. That's just going to drive more people crazy. It's perfect. Last spin. Last spin. Big money, Tim. Unless it lands on a... Oh, shit. Stop it. Damn it. Oh, you were so close. Oh, God, you were so close. Oh, you were so close, but you won these. You won these. It doesn't suck too bad. He won these. Yeah, no, this is a free one. You landed a free one, so you gotta take this one. These are sealed stainless steel ER buttons straight from the man himself, Michael Morris. You won them. They're yours now. That was crazy. That was exciting. That was crazy. So everyone's sad. He won. It's okay. He's happy. He's happy, everyone. That was very exciting. Should have just taken the rap, Tim. Come on, guys. W's for Tim. W's for Tim. Yes, they are the plaid finished. They are. I really don't want to open it because I don't want to break the seal for whoever's getting it. But can you see that? They are. They're the plaid finished ones in there. Yeah. These are such a comfy button. I'm still waiting for my tungsten ER tranquilizer. And it's just like, I can tell the buttons are going to be so heavy. I'm going to take them off right away, put something lighter on, but they're such a comfy button. That's really cool. Yeah, exactly. They're proper good shoes. Proper good shoes. Yeah. 100%. Good game. Good game. That was good. I liked that one. That was nice. All 3 spins in there. That was pretty good. What's the Facebook page for M3 Metal Creations? Is that what you're asking, Timothy? Bunny gonna fix your package. Anyway, yeah, it's M3 Metal Creations. M3, this is the same guy. This is the same guy that is collabing and making the Pira slider with 2EDC that you guys have probably been seeing a little bit about. Okay. So yeah, this is, he's got a great shop out in, it's where, Brian Wise lives as well. I can't remember. One of those US states. Timothy was asking something about that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So does anyone want to buy this? I want to show you something. There's any ballers here? We are going to do a little sign up sale for this real quick because it's time to take out the ones that have been there for a while and bring in the new. So this is an SP2 Mokume number 5 from ZZMPA. Oh, have not opened this in a while. That is getting caramelly. Oklahoma. Thank you, Matt Ridd. Oklahoma. I knew there's a K in there. I wanted to say Kansas, but I knew that was wrong. So, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. So this, I want to make sure that you guys all have a accurate price on this. So I'm just going to look into my little notes here. I believe it's $50 off. He's been doing $50 off. So $575. $575 to Zen and then shipping to me. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous piece. Multiple finishes put on this. But you can still see the machine finish. So you've got this machine finished lines. I've never seen that in that before in a Mokume. It looks so good. So he's kept the machine finish. There's a light blast. There's a light polish. And I believe that might be it. Oh, and then a light etching as well. Okay. Michigan is Zenzang. Okay. So that's where this is from, Michigan. Anyway, so we're going to do a little sign up sale for that and see if we can get that out of here. Okay. So I'm going to reset everything over here. We're going to redo one. We'll do it keyword. We're going to bring this down to channel members only get one. It's a sign up sale. We're doing it fair. And we'll just make the keyword SP2. So if you're interested in doing sign up sale for this, $575 plus shipping, type !SP2 into the chat, and then we will draw a winner for that. If no one enters, then I will find another way to pass this on or something. I'll talk to Zen about it and we'll do it that way. But otherwise, yeah, I would like to have this one out. And then, Matt Ridd getting in there. G-Mig, Matt Ridd, G-Mig. Perfect. Excellent. G-Dizzy. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Excellent. Yes, I want to see support for the SP2 because it is absolutely wonderful. I do really love it. Perfect. That's great. I love seeing the entries like this. This makes me want to do this more often. Seeing people do this. Okay. So I want to keep bringing stuff on the wheel and then refreshing it. Right. And doing like a sign up sale like this. Really easy, fast, cool stuff. Cause I love the bot for it and stuff like that. So I'll let that run for another minute or so, just to make sure that we've got everyone in that wants to get in, and then we'll see who can win this damn thing. It is so very pretty. So very pretty. I'm going to put a weight on that. Can't be more than 100. Yeah, it's light. I love it. When I first got my tungsten copper SP2, that's when Jen sent that to me, and he told me, he was like, well, he's like, you could buy one or the other, like it's up to you, kind of thing, right? And I was toying with switching for a little bit, but yeah, it's so great. So if you even got like, man, if you got some Yamas or something, I've never actually tried the Yama buttons on there. IP2. I would definitely try to find. Man, that's a cool contrast. Oh, it's such a great height and dish depth. I'm just getting all hypnotized now. Okay, cool. We're going to do this. So that has stopped everything. So we're going to see who is the one. I'm not getting any more entries. Okay. Who's taking this home? It's going to be Airo Senin. You have won the ability to purchase this. So I will get you in chant. Yeah, yes way. You saw right there. The robot told you. That's the way it works. There you go. Everyone. So Tim M, PM me later, and I will talk to you about getting those buttons out there to you. I'll get your address, and we will talk about a shipping money and stuff like that. Get that out to you. And then I will contact Zen and tell him that Senin owes him some money. But Senin, can you please PM me on Facebook? Because I don't know who you are on Facebook, and I would like you to PM me first on Facebook before you go PMing Zen, if you wouldn't mind, just so I know who you are on there. Okay. That would be great. Yes, he did win. Yes, he did win. Absolutely did. Yes, will do. Okay, perfect. That's all I need. That's perfect. Okay. You guys are awesome. This was fun. Next week we will be finishing up. It will be the last of the items that have been sent to me for review. I'm finally getting through all of them. So we're going to do the Vibe EDC stuff, some new Vibe EDC stuff. Okay. So I'll be making up the unboxing video for that next week. And we'll do that next Sunday. And then we're basically just into stuff that I have personally bought. So that will be the kind of features of the lives after that. And we'll probably do votes for those and stuff like that. I was doing polls for like everyone's stuff, and then I realized, no, it's not fair. I've got to do it in like the timeline that other stuff came in, because people sent it to me and they were like, I want you to do this, right? And I was putting in the polls for everything else. That was unfair. I shouldn't have done it that way. So we'll only, yes, I see send, and I saw it just pop up. Perfect. So we will only do polls for things that I have just bought personally on the side, kind of thing, and stuff like that. But yeah, I've already shot the unboxing videos, everything. I just have it sitting there, and I just wait to edit it for the next, Monday or whatever. So it's good. Cool system. You guys are all good. Thanks for joining again. Thank you to Taka for handing those over. That is awesome. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put that one. I forgot to put this one on the wheel. So we'll do that next week. No big deal, but I did forget. And you know what? I could blame Bunny for this, for distracting me so much, but it is my own fault. But just so you guys know, this one is going to go on the wheel for free. I will put it on there. I'll put it on like after this or something like that. I am donating my own wrapped light plates and magnets. So it will be a complete unit. It will come just like this. So I'm going to go wrapped light lists for a while to make sure that this is just not just a kit, but a full wrapped light slider, just like this, that you guys can win totally free. Okay. Not even buy. All right. So that'll go on next week, and that'll be there for a chance to win. Okay. So thanks, Talk, for doing that. Thank you, all you guys. Thank you, Jen, for having it on the wheel. And thank you for putting the Zerk SP2 IR up there as well to refresh the wheel with new stuff. Okay. You guys are all like super cool and stuff like that, and really nerdy. And I'm cutting the feed.